Are you ready, Chelsea fans? Big news is brewing as we dive into the transfer market once again. Rumor has it that there are top talents potentially heading our way, players who could elevate our squad to new heights. With whispers of interest from the Blues and some young stars currently at Manchester United, it's time to get excited about what the summer transfer window could hold for us. Manchester United is still open to selling top players this summer, and you know what that means for us Chelsea fans. The recent reports about their interest in both Alejandro Garnacho and Kobbie Mainoo have got me buzzing with excitement. We all know how crucial it is for Chelsea to strengthen our squad, and these two young talents could be the perfect additions we need. Let's talk about Garnacho first. The kid is only 20 years old, but he's already making waves at United. He's been linked to both Chelsea and Napoli, which shows how much potential he has. With Marcus Rashford's exit, Garnacho has become even more vital for United, and it's clear they're going to be reluctant to let him go. But if we could bring him to Stamford Bridge, imagine the dynamic he could add to our attack. His pace and flair on the wing would complement our style perfectly. It's no secret that we need those creative players who can unlock defenses, and Garnacho could be that spark. Then there's Kobbie Mainoo, the 19-year-old England international, who has also caught Chelsea's eye. Reports say he's been a bit unhappy with United's response to Chelsea's interest, which could mean he's open to a move. His versatility is a huge asset. Playing as a false nine shows he's not just a one-trick pony. If we could get him on board, it would give us more tactical options up front, especially when we're looking to break down teams that sit deep against us. Now, let's get real for a moment. Manchester United is in a precarious position financially, and they might need to sell to balance their books, especially after spending heavily last summer. So, if we play our cards right, we could swoop in and make a move for both Garnacho and Mainoo when the transfer window reopens. But here's the catch. We're not the only ones interested. Chelsea's rivals are always lurking, and we know how quickly things can change in the transfer market. Honestly, I'm torn about whether this is the best decision for Chelsea. On one hand, bringing in young, talented players like Garnacho and Mainoo could rejuvenate our squad and bring a fresh energy to the team. On the other hand, there's a risk involved. Young players can be inconsistent, and we need to be mindful of how they'll fit into the squad. Chelsea has been known to throw young talents into the deep end, and sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't. I want to hear from you. What do you think? Is pursuing Garnacho and Mainoo the right path for Chelsea? Are we putting too much faith in youth? Or is it time to embrace a new generation? I encourage you to share your thoughts down below. Your opinions matter, and this is a great opportunity for us to engage as a fan community. The news is buzzing today as Arsenal and Liverpool have reportedly joined the race to sign Marc Guéhi from Crystal Palace. As a Chelsea fan, I can't help but feel a mix of excitement and concern. Guéhi, just 24, has been making waves as one of the most reliable defenders in the Premier League. We know he cost Crystal Palace $18 million, and with teams like Chelsea and Manchester United also in the hunt, it's clear he's a hot commodity. Tottenham even threw down a whopping $70 million bid on deadline day that fell through. It signals just how much top clubs value him. But let's pause for a moment. Do we really want to see him in a rival's jersey? Guéhi is not just any defender. He's a product of Chelsea's academy. You might remember him as that promising talent who came through our ranks. So, the question lingers, would he be tempted to return to Stamford Bridge? With Arsenal and Liverpool now circling, it's a crucial moment for Chelsea. We're looking at a player who could significantly bolster our backline. Both Arsenal and Liverpool are fighting for top honors in Europe and the Premier League, and Guéhi could provide them the defensive depth they need. Liverpool, especially, is in a bit of a bind. Virgil van Dijk is aging and out of contract soon. If Guéhi were to join the Reds, he could potentially be the long-term replacement for one of the best defenders in the league. But here's the kicker. What about Chelsea? We've got a rich history with Guéhi, and it would feel quite poetic for him to return home. He might very well feel he has unfinished business with us. But let's be real. Our defensive situation has been a mixed bag this season. We've got some solid defenders, but the consistency hasn't been there. Bringing back Guéhi could inject that much-needed reliability we desperately crave. And while Tottenham has solid options in defense, they're still in the running. So what does this all mean for Chelsea? We need to act fast. The competition is fierce, and if we let Guéhi slip through our fingers, it could come back to haunt us. I find myself torn. Do we go all in for a player who knows our system and has the potential to become a fan favorite? Or do we look elsewhere? It's a balancing act, and every decision made now will impact our future. I genuinely believe that signing Guehi would be a step in the right direction for us. Adding a proven Premier League performer who understands the pressures of playing for Chelsea could be exactly what we need to strengthen our squad and compete for titles again. It's about more than just filling spots. It's about quality and depth to take us over the line when it matters. So, I want to hear from you, fellow Chelsea fans. What do you think? Is pursuing Guehi the best decision? Or are there other areas we should prioritize? Let's get a debate going in the comments below. Your thoughts matter. And remember, keep your eyes peeled for any updates on this situation. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Like, share, and subscribe to stay connected with everything Chelsea. We're in this together, and every voice counts as we navigate these critical decisions for our beloved club.